Hello friends, welcome to the Kirko channel. So today we are going to discuss about 100 number of questions which were asked in the examination, that is Assistant Soil Conservation Officer, and this is the agriculture paper and this is the paper 1, and here the time allotted was 1.5 hours. So let us discuss the first questions. The technique which is superior over other methods, hence it has been recommended for taking up the commercial multiplication of the cashew nut. So as you know that softwood grafting is the commercial multiplication methods for cashew nut varieties. Then the second question, many plants with a dropping or vine or veiny growth habits can be propagated by dash layering, in which a low branch, suppose this is a tree, so what it is saying, suppose the low branch or one that can be easily bent to the ground is selected, and it is injured or scored either by ringing or slicing a cut of 15 to 20 centimeter from the tip of the branch. The injured area is anchored in the soil deep enough to remain moist, but the leafy tip is left above the ground. So this is basically the tip layering. Then next, coming to this is the process of a single group of cells initiating the development pathway that leads to the reproducible regeneration of non-zygotic embryo. So non-zygotic embryo means we are preventing the normal fertilization process. That means what you are going for here, the non-zygotic embryos, which is again capable of germinating to form complete plants. That means you are allowing the non-zygotic embryo to give rise to a new plant. So this is nothing but the somatic embryogenesis. Then the next question, globally dash million hectares of farmland is degraded each year. It is about 12 million hectares. So answer will be 8 to 12. Then globally pesticide use increased by how much percent between 2000 to 2021? According to the FAO, that is Food and Agriculture Organization, from 2000 to 2019, it is about 36% increase in pesticide used at global level. As here the data is 2000 to 2021, so it will be more than 36, so it will be approximately about 43%. So the plants that grow better under partially shaded conditions, or as you know that shade loving plants, that is sciophytes. Then next, coming to in soil, there is microfauna. Microfauna means bacteria. Then there's diversity is the intercommunity diversity, expressing the rate of species turnover per unit change in habitat. So basically beta diversity is also known as intercommunity diversity, beta. Then next, coming to a German botanist, Des regarded as the father of plant tissue culture. So this is G. Haverland, is the father of plant tissue culture. Then next question, replacement of the existing community caused largely by any other external condition and not by the existing organisms. That means it is depend upon the external conditions. So it will be allogenic succession. Then next, coming to in complex, it is a complex organic substance. So out of this complex organic will be the benzene. Then next, coming to, and this benzene is a pollutant majorly. Then coming to 1 ppm rise in carbon dioxide would add how much gigaton of carbon into the atmosphere? The answer will be 2.13. So here 2.12. Then coming to seawater contains how much milligram per liter total dissolved solid, that is total dissolved solid, or you can say total dissolved salt. So it is about 35,000 in normal case. So the answer will be 30 to 34,000. Heavy metals include all metals with atomic numbers greater than 21, or here the answer will be 23. Then next, coming to, it is estimated that dash percent of world's landslide occur in Himalayas. So it is about 20%. Then US conservation Service defines conservation tillage as any tillage system that leaves at least 30% of the soil surface covered by plant residue for control of the soil erosion. That is about 30%. Then the question is, a soil having electrical conductivity greater than 4 and ESP less than 15. So it is saline soil. In soil's smallest particles, termed colloids, which are particles that are dash nanometer in size. It is about 1 to 1000 nanometer in size. Then assimilation of inorganic form of nitrogen by microbes and other soil heterotrophs. That means here it is saying that conversion of inorganic to organic. So it is basically immobilization. Then soluble phosphorus rapidly precipitated as in alkaline soil. So basically you know that is calcareous alkaline soil. So in this case the phosphorus react with the calcium to give calcium phosphate and it will be precipitated. Then coming to generally CP ratio is 200 to 300 is to 1 for for both mineralization and immineration, but here it is asking about the net mineralization. So the answer will be less than 200. Then India has dash percentage share of area under organic agriculture in total agricultural area 2021. It is about 1.5%. Then it is saying that the dissolved fraction of soil organic matter not affected by pH. That means it is not soluble. The answer will be human. The answer will be human. That means the next question is they are not associative nitrogen fixing bacteria. Basically, Azospirillum, Herbaspirillum, and Azotobacter, all three are associative nitrogen fixing bacteria. But that is the Acetobacter. It is mostly not used for nitrogen fixing. So the answer, perfect answer will be the Acetobacter. So then next it is which one is the simple type of soil structure. So basically in the book that is not written that which one is simple type of soil structure, because whether it is platy, spherical or prismatic, all are different types of soil structures. But in some cases in commonly found soil structure is granular. So might be the answer might be spherical, because of the under spherical it will be either granular or it will be either cromby. But in some books either it may be also platy. We have to confirm it. So then next, which form of soil consistency is observed in dry soil? So basically there will be two types of soil, dry soil and moist soil. In moist soil the soil consistency depends upon the friability, plasticity, then stickiness. And here the question is which form of soil consistency is observed in dry soil, that is hard. So harsh condition will be the answer. The next question, seaweeds as found to have more than how dash percent of K2O. So basically these are rich in potassium, so it will be more than 25%. Then zinc sulfate heptahydrate contains the how much percentage of zinc? Basically in 21 to 22%, but in ready book you can see it is about 23%. Then next coming to who gave the essentiality of zinc in plants? It is about Somner and Lippmann. Then nanometer is the 10 to the power minus 6 meter, and this is about 1. This is about to 1 millionth of a meter. Okay, as you know that 1 meter is equal to 10 to the power 6 nanometer. That means 1 nanometer is equal to 10 to the minus 6 meter. So this will be 1 by 10 to the power 6. So it is 1 millionth. Then crops grown in summer, as you know, the answer will be the jet. And the enzyme responsible for rubis, that is responsible for carboxylation or carbon dioxide reduction in C3 plant, that is rubisco, that is ribulose 1,5-biphosphate. Then Odisha falls under agroclimatic zones, you know, that is eastern plateau and hills. Whilst more than 90% of rice is produced in Asia alone. So the answer will be the D. And optimum age of seedlings for transplanting is days. For medium duration varieties it is about 18 to 22 days. It is the name of rice has been genetically engineered, genetically modified to produce beta carotene, and which contains which will convert into vitamin A. And as you know that vitamin A rich or golden rice, which is called as beta carotene containing rice variety. Then entire outer portion kernel is hard starch. So basically there will be two types of flint corn, another will be dent corn. So in the dent corn there will be in this on the sides there will be hard starch, but in case of flint corn the entire kernel is hard starch will be there. Then next coming to the answer will be flint corn. Then next coming to BT cotton technology was first approved in 2002. So the answer will be by the GEAC for commercial cultivation in central and south Indian cotton growing zones of India. Then botanical name of wheat, that is macaroni wheat, that is a triticum durum. Then fertilizer dose of irrigated chickpea is about 25 is to 50 is to 0. Then next coming to scientific name of green gram, it is Bigna radiata. Then next coming to it contains 20% oil and 40% high quality protein. It is obviously the soybean. Then coming to finger millet variety, that is GPU 26L5 will be crossed, and we will get a variety which is moderately resistant to blast disease, non-lodging and non-shattering, which is released by the OUT Bhubaneswar. So that is the answer will be OEB 532. Then next, the family of sugarcane crop, that is it is the poaceae. Very simple question. Then the operation tying of leaves together using the bottom. So this is the sugarcane, and what you are using the tying of the bottom by using the dry and green leaves to prevent the lodging, and it is called as the propping. Then next coming to potato is a tolerant to dead soil. Mostly it is acidic soil. Hence it can be grown in the acidic soil condition. So the answer will be acidic. Then share of agriculture and allied sectors in gross value added of India at current basic price, it is about 15%. India's share of women in agriculture and allied sector was dash percent in 2021. It is about 41.8%. Then in 2021, global agricultural land area was down by dash percent compared to 2000. It is with respect to global, with respect to world point of view. So it is the answer will be 3% compared to 2000. Then next, the number of people working in agriculture worldwide, including forestry, fishing, went down by dash percent between 2000 to 2021. So worldwide it is about 20%. Then in India, dash million people have left the agriculture sector between 2000 to 2021. So actually in this case I am unable to find the answer. So please, if you have the answer, please write in the comment section. The next question was growth rate of gross state value added of agriculture and allied sector at constant 2011-12 prices of Odisha in 2020. For this also I am unable to find the answer, proper answer. So if you are having the answer, please write in the comment section. Then Odisha has dash lakh hectare of total geographical area. It is about 155.7 lakh hectare. And as per the agriculture census 2015-16, the average size holding of the operational land holding size is about 0.95. So basically, as you know that most of the farmers in Odisha, they belong to marginal farmer. As you know that marginal small. So in this case, most of the farmers in Odisha are marginal farmers. So hence it will be less than 1, but in this case all the options are less than 1. So and here the answer will be 0.95 according to the census 2015-16. The thing is that now it is 2025, and the question is asking about the area with respect to 2015-16. Then next coming to uses of chemical fertilizers in Odisha, it is about 73.74, because I am also not getting the exact data. So it is about very low, as I know that the very low chemical fertilizers are used in Odisha condition, so it might be somewhat less than that of the 73 also. So then most appropriate answer might be 73 kg per hectare. Odisha has a forest area cover of dash percent of total area. So it is about 39% in 2021-22. Then in which year cyclones Yas, Gulab and Jawad hit in Odisha? It is about 2021. Then the term, as you know, that is a Greek word which comes from two Greek word. There is agros means field, nomos means manage. Then a German researcher is called as father of farming sciences. Actually, here I am unable to find out the father of farming science actually or really. Please, if you have the any evidence that who is called as father of farming science, then you can answer it. But might be the Justus von Liebig might be called as father of science because he is a German scientist. Might be. So please answer in the comment section. Then dash age is referred to as age of food producers. So it is Mesolithic. Then technical book dealing exclusively with agriculture was Sage Parasaurus dash in 1000 AD, that is Krishi Parasara, which will deals with the exclusively with respect to agriculture point of view. Which one of the following is not a property of idiotype of dryland farming? Idiotype of dryland farming means effective root system, yes, it is idiotype. High yielding potential with alter morphology, yes. Drought tolerance, yes. But long growth duration is not the property. So what we need always short duration type of idiotype in case of dryland farming. Then coming to the yields of both crops in intercrop are higher than their pure crop. So if you are getting the pure crop, A yield is X, B yield is Y, but here if we are going for addition of A plus B, then your A will be X plus something, B yield will be Y plus something. So it is called as synergistic crop. As both A and B in case of intercropping, there will be increase in both of the crops, increase in yield with as compared to their sole crop yield. Then next it is cultivation crops regions with annual rainfall less than 750 mm. So it is about dry farming. Then it is reflectant type of anti-transparent, that is kaolin is the reflectant type, and the psychocell, as you know, that this is growth retardant type, but the kaolin will be the answer. Then it is a technique where in trenches of 40 cm wide, 50 cm depth are dug at 2 to 4 meter interval across the slope and filled with stubble or organic waste to a height of 10 cm above the soil surface. So it is basically the vertical mulching. Then coming to globally, India ranks first with respect to irrigation area. So area of irrigation, India ranks first. That it includes all water consumed by the plants and water evaporated from the bare land. That is, it is considering about the evapotranspiration, that is which is related to the consumptive use. The answer will be consumptive use. It is defined as the percentage of water held by 1 centimeter thick moist layer of soil subjected to a centrifugal force of 1000 times gravity for a half an hour. It is called as moisture equivalent. Then unsaturated soil water movement is also called as capillary movement, because unsaturated soil always contains the micropore micropore water, and the movement of micropore water is also called as the capillary movement. Then next, coming to amount of water required for scheduling irrigation at 0.8 IW/CP ratio with 10 cm CP. Here you can see IW/CP ratio is 0.8, so IW is equal to 0.8 into CP value is 10, so here the answer will be 8 cm. Then which state has the highest area under micro irrigation? It is Andhra Pradesh. Then a project with a cultivable command area, you can see CCA, of more than 10,000. It is about more than 10,000 hectare, which is classified as a major irrigation project. Then there is a question that the moisture percentage in a soil on wet basis it is 30%, and particle density is 22.5 gram per cc. So find out the bulk density. Basically, there was no direct relationship between the particle density and the wet basis what the question is given. And most probably the wet basis, it is 30%, so mainly the porosity of the soil is somewhat less, and bulk density will be somewhat more, that is 1.409. most probably the answer will be this, but there was no direct relationship to find out the exact value. So if you are having any answer, please, or any evidence for this question, please help me out of it, and please answer in the comment section. The next, out of the total annual loss of agricultural produces from various pests in India, weeds account about 40%. 40%. So the answer will be about 37%, because with respect to Kharif season and Rabi season, on an average, it is about 37%. Then hollow or total root parasite, it is about Orobanki. Then which is the which one is used by control agent for effective control of the Parthenium historypyrus? It is Zygogramma bicolorata. Then in a wettable powder, which is called as bioherbicide, and containing the fungal spore of Coledotrichum gloesporate. So it is Colego, and it will cause stem and leaf blight of the northern joint veg. Then coming to next question, which one is contact and non-selective means the total killer? So this is paraquat. Then it is the state or situation where the atmosphere at a particular place at a point of time, so it is the weather. Then ideal temperature for most of the crops, it is about 10 to 30 degrees centigrade. Again, it is a day neutral plant, so cotton is a day neutral plant. Then photosynthetically active radiation, PAR, is defined as about 400 to 700 nanometer. Then almost constant amount of solar radiation, it is about approximately 2, that is 1.94 calorie per centimeter square per minute. It is constantly this much of radiations will come from the soil. And the next question, the polar orbit satellite which operate at altitude of 550 and 1600 kilometer altitude along inclined circular plane over the poles, used for remote sensing purpose, it is IRS. So what is that? Is we are saying the IRS 1A. So basically it is moving around this polar orbiting satellite, that is Indian remote sensing satellite. This event begin with large scale of warming surface. So whenever it is called it as warming, so this will be the El Nino effect. El Nino effect, warming surface in the central and eastern equatorial Pacific Ocean. Then Odisha falls under which horticultural zones, which is basically about the central tropical zones. With respect to northeastern subtropical zone, it is about the northeastern states. And India is the day's largest producer of fruits after Brazil. It is the second, so second largest producer. Around 50% of the world coconut production is consumed in the form of fresh nuts and tender nuts. Then growing annual crops, annual food crops, and growing of annual food crops in between rows of tree, in between the rows of trees. It is called as early cropping. In arable land, it is called as early cropping. Then what is the spacing under high density and planting of mango? It is about 5 into 5 meter. So in case of ultra high density, it is about 3 into 2. But here the question is under high density planting, so it will be 5 into 5. Then it is not used to induce off-season flowering mango. So the answer will be gibberellic acid. Then what is used to control the bunchy top of banana? So about mancozeb is used for treatment before the planting of the banana plant. So the answer is the mancozeb. Which one is an interspecific polyembryonic acid lime? So here it will be Rasaraj will be the answer, interspecific, and it is a resistance to bacterial citrus canker. Then this is the last one. So in this case, we will see the guava hybrid developed from the cross between Point Prabhat and Arka Kiran, and it will be Pusa Arusi. Then a closer spacing of 1.2, 1.2, and high density planting of Poppe, that is Pusa Nana will be the answer. Tea contains alkaloid, that is thein, which is caffeinaceous alkaloid relieving body fatigue. And when the mother tree of rubbers are evolved by cross pollination between two primary clones, then you will get the secondary clones. Then abortion of one ovule due to non-fertilization leads to formation of a single-seeded fruit in coffee plant. It is called as pea berry. Then it is dwarf areca nut hybrid were developed by crossing between BTL 56 and Mohit Nagar. It is BTL H2. So this is the answers of paper 1.